Hey, y'all, I'm 10 minutes late. Please forgive me. I apologize. How's it going out there? Hope everybody is doing well this evening. Let's get into this reading. Let me clear some space first, actually. So my message is clear as a bell. Pun completely intended. Oh my goodness. So it is August 9th. It is Saturday night. It's all right for fighting, bitches. We ready? Are we ready for a big old reading? I had to get my Harley Quinn and Joker, my DC Comics, excuse me, Marvel, whatever it is. All I know is she's nuts. Okay, guys, I'm gonna shake the dice. Let's get into this reading right away and let's see what happens. House is the first word I see. House. Could be the TV show House, could be something about a house. Somebody might want to play house with somebody. Work. Housework. Something about housework. Somebody's doing housework. Working on a house. Housework. Help. Somebody needs help with their housework. I'm feeling like somebody needs to hire like Mary maids or like an organizer or somebody that comes in and does that stuff. Hey, Cynthia, welcome in. All right, so we've got udon. Udon. Something about udon noodles. I love them. It's like my comfort food. Instead of chicken noodle soup, I like udon, like chicken udon from Chinese food, Japanese food. There was this place in my hometown called Teriyaki Junction. It was so good. They had these things called bento wraps, and it had udon noodles and fried rice, and they could make it however spicy you wanted it, and all the vegetables and chicken inside. And it was like a rice paper wrap with like some sort of hoisin sauce and sesame seeds on top. It was tasty. Almost worth it's almost worth like a day long drive to go get just that and turn around and come home. Now that I think about it. Find, find. Somebody needs help finding house, like finding help with their housework. Somebody needs to hire somebody. Furry. 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 Somebody might have a hard time finding housekeeping help because they have a habit of dressing up like a mascot or a giant animal. Interesting. How are you going to dust the squirrel suit? I can't right now. I can't even. Okay. So, no shame, just startled. That's all by the information that's coming through. So, please forgive me if it seems like I am kink shaming anybody. I am not, just taken aback. All right. So, we have got POA, power of attorney. Something about a power of attorney. Somebody's about to find a power of attorney to get help with the housework. It might take something like that, like somebody needs to take control, maybe over their parent or their like their grandma or grandpa might need help in the house or something like that. Or this could even be somebody that works in to help people that are alone and don't have any family to get help with things like housework and whatnot. All right, so we have got nothing. Vow, vow. Okay, so whoever does this housework has to take a vow of secrecy. Felt, the felt, the felt costumes take special cleaning. This person has to take a vow of secrecy. Oh my word, what are we diving into tonight, folks? I'm embarrassed already. Like you guys can see me blushing at at the subject matter. I'm stuttering and everything. This is this is too much for me right now. Okay, so somebody needs special housekeeping help. Somebody that is not going to freak out about vacuuming the furry suits. Evidently, the felt has special cleaning instructions. This person is going to have to take a vow of secrecy. This person has to know how to cook udon, and it's going to take, wow, the moon, a vow of secrecy. Boom. All right. So this person has to take a vow of secrecy. Whoever is the right fit for this job has to be hush hush about the things that they're cleaning. Oh, why? Why is this the kind of stuff that comes through my readings? Why do I always get the most convoluted subject matter? I guess it makes for interesting watching, but still, like, wow, I'm just floored right now. The squirrel suit, heartache. All right, so here's the deal. This person has to be able to trust whoever is in their house, and I guess maybe um the last person has broken whatever oath they've taken here. There's some trust that's been broken, and this person is trying to find somebody to replace the last person that worked for them. Manifestation, they're trying to find just the right person that's going to be hush hush about somebody's special stuff, I guess. Can you imagine having to clean somebody's special drawer? I mean, that would be bad. I can see vacuuming suits, keeping them dusted, keeping the cobwebs off of them, whatever. But like, if you're washing silicone, it'd be a bad deal. It'd be a bad job. I just couldn't do it. We've got spring here. So there is something brand new. There's somebody is Twitter pated. Somebody is wanting somebody to come in and be part of their staff, permanent staff entanglement. Is this Diddy party shit? Because this is some bullshit right here. This is some bullshit. Okay. So this is a cover for being somebody's lover. And the salary is how this person's going to take care of this person without it being obvious. Seems kind of upper echelon to me, but I don't know. I don't operate in these kind of circles. I just deliver the messages. Resolve is here. So this person has found somebody they're Twitter pated about. They want to lift up, they want to bring into their world, they want to bring into their life. But I think this person is going to try and find a way around it being like romantic. Can you gonna come vacuum my furries for me instead? Wow, this is an interesting approach. Is all I'm gonna say. This is this is something I've never tapped into before ever in my life, and y'all are on the ride with me, I guess. I don't know what to say about this one, except it might be for absolutely 18 and over only. And if you're under 18, the channel is set to be for 18 and over. So you're sneaking in to begin with. And so you might want to just sneak out. Okay. Or just shh, period. All right. So somebody here, special help with the housework. There is a definite code of ethics and a hierarchy and a power structure here. Okay. There is a way of doing things. There is a specific way things will be done. This is definitely not a conventional arrangement, even though it's going to be made to look like one. Queen of Cups is next. So this is going to be made to look like a conventional arrangement, like you are some sort of caregiver here, a nanny, housework, some sort of hired help here, right down to legal papers, like employment contract, whatever. But this person here is doing this to make it look conventional, but their intention is um there is emotion behind it. I'm not going to say it's a romantic intention. I'm going to say that like somebody may need care, somebody may need help, they may need nurturing that they don't know how to give themselves, or like they don't know how to take care of things around the house. This person might need to pay somebody for help. And then we got the Nine of Pentacles here. So this is somebody may have to pay somebody for help to remain independent here. To remain independent. Somebody that can come in and possibly help with the housework, cook, clean, um, take appointments, do whatever help needs to be, I don't know, laundry, things like that. This person needs somebody to have paid help, and they're willing to pay a pretty price, but they don't want anybody to know. We got the Ten of Pentacles to the Ace of Swords in the reverse. So what the deal is, they don't want anybody to know that they're paying for help. Maybe they want it to look like it's some sort of relationship here. They don't want anybody to know that that's the truth. They want it to look like somebody's still independent, standing on their own 2 feet here. But they need some help around the house. And it's like somebody's going to put their foot down about it with this judgment call. Like, if you want to stay home, you need to get help. I think somebody might be declining in health. This person might have some. That's why the felt might need to be vacuumed. Maybe the cobwebs literally need to be knocked off of old things. Maybe things that need to be disposed of discreetly. This person may be um, in like late stage of life, needing help around appointments, driving, cooking, cleaning, like scrubbing the bathtub and the toilet, and cleaning the refrigerator, and meal planning that are healthy instead of just, snacks. My grandma would eat like peanut butter and crackers and a glass of milk unless all of us were there to eat, and then she and I would cook a big dinner. Like, I don't know, this person, I'm kind of getting frustration. They're confused. Confusion, it's not frustration, it's confusion, it's like bewilderment, it's almost, like a little kid being lost, kind of scared. I feel like this person's maybe having some cognitive issues, like they might need somebody to take, like, care of them, like the POA, like take care of their affairs, their business, like pay their bills, Make sure that they, are at their doctor's appointments regularly, checking on them, making sure they've got in-home care, stuff like that. The devil in reverse. Wow. This person might be hard to deal with. They might be really hard to deal with. They might be aggressive. They might be hard to even talk to. They might just be mean. Look, nobody wants to work for this person. That's why it's going to take a special person. They're trying to find just the right person. And this person has to be quiet about all the weird shit they're going to see. This is like a 1 in a trillion human being that they're looking for here. That's going to stay with this person until they're like the end of life care here. It's like they're looking for their hospice nurse. They don't want to put this person in a home. They don't want to put them away. They don't want to lock them away. This person wants to die at home. Judgment in the reverse. This person will haunt everybody if they don't die at home. It's their intention. Okay. This person definitely is having some sundowning moments. I'm feeling like this person has Alzheimer's. They're really, really, really old. It's not like it's not going to be like a sudden death when this person goes. It's like they're going to be like 90 and everybody's gonna be like, "Oh wow, they made it that long." Okay. Well, we got the 6 of wands here in the reverse. After that judgment, this person has something on record. That power of attorney, it's public record. And I don't think a lot of people know about things like that are just open file for the public to go look at. But I think it's on record that this person may have a power of attorney on file that's going to like address this issue. If it gets to this point, this is what they wanted done, kind of a vibe. Did I have a card just flip out? I could have sworn I felt one flip. Well, King of Pentacles is here. Okay, this person, when they were cognitive, when they were in control of their faculties, they planned ahead for this. If they were to ever be unable to make their own decisions, what they wanted for their end of life care, I think this person may have had something in place already, but nobody wants to work for them. Queen of Swords. Okay, we need somebody who is going to be able to deal with their rudeness and be just as direct with them without being aggravational with this person, like without getting mad at them. This is somebody who's gonna like need to understand the truth and the dirty work that they got to do with this person. That this person is going to be aggressive. They're going to be vicious. They are in late stages of some sort of dementia here, and they're going to need some care. And there's some weird shit in this person's house, and so whoever takes care of this person is going to have to be just the right nurse, and they're going to have to get just the right paycheck with that 6 of Pentacles. Look, we've got the moon in reverse. These secrets must not get out. This person's if this King of Pentacles energy, whoever the declining health person in declining health is, the secrets must be kept. Whatever secrets they have in their house have to be kept. Shh. Hush, hush. This person might have a checkered past, okay? And things have to be disposed of, like their old books, their old clothing, their old photos, things like that, that evidently there's nobody around to come take care of this person. No family, whatnot. Um, the person that's gonna have to do this, tell me about this. I'm getting it's gonna be a hospice nurse. Tell me about this hospice nurse. It's going to give this person end of life care. This nurse is one of those people that doesn't care how awful a human being was in their life, they don't deserve to take their last breath by themselves. So this is an angel. They might be an asshole, but they're an angel. Dealing in death is not easy. One more shuffle. That one did not go as planned. My hands are not good tonight. I can barely hold these cards. You guys know what it's like to have nerve conduction issues. Mine, it looks like it feels like carpal tunnel, but it's comes from my neck all the way down, and these three fingers on both hands just don't grasp very well. It happens, but oh well. So this person's secrets must be kept. Whoever this nurse is like got to be the kind of person that is a saint, pretty much. We got the Two of Wands. This person had a end of life plan. They may have um, an advance directive. Yeah, they have an advance directive, so nobody else had to carry the burden of making the decisions for them. 10 of Wands in the reverse. Justice in the reverse. Wow, this person did put this all in paper because they knew that nobody else was going to do right by them. Because they were such a nasty, cantankerous human being. Knight of Pentacles. All right, so something's been stashed away, something's been hidden, something has been kept under wraps, held back for just the right moment here. And I think it's time that it's been brought forward. Look, the Eight of Swords in the reverse. This person does not want to be put in a home. They don't want to be locked up. Page of Cups in the reverse. This person is not gonna survive a new start somewhere. They don't want to move and kick the bucket. They know that if they do something new, it's going to be the last thing that they ever do. This person here is holding on for dear life. They're cognitive 1 minute and they are not the next. This person is not able to take care of themselves. They need in-home help, and nobody wants to help this person because they're mean. Look, they hurt everybody. They say vicious things. They lash out. This person is not coherent, and I think that they need a nurse that realizes they're sundowning. Okay, sun in reverse. This person's sundowning. They've got some sort of Alzheimer's. They've got an aggressive form of it, maybe they're rapidly declining and they need somebody's help bad. Okay, let's get this last little bit out here. I'm grateful for everybody that is in here tonight. Thank you guys for being in the comment section. I'm sorry I'm not paying too much attention to you, but hello to each and every one of you. I appreciate you. All right, so tell me about the sundowning and what's blow your mind. This person's got a major cognitive episode that's about to occur. They might have a stroke. A stroke or an aneurysm, self-created. Oh boy. So this person here, they've got every contingency plan thought of. Like they wrote their own advance directive. It's self-made, like every eye of sound mind and body, blah, blah, blah. Hot seat in reverse. So nobody else had to make the decision if they needed the plug pulled. Wow, this person has really thought ahead because they knew they were going to not be able to make the decisions for themselves later on. I think that somebody needs to activate their power of attorney and enact this advance directive here. so this person can be comfortable for the rest of their days. I mean, they wrote it that that's what they wanted for themselves. So I think it's you got to find just the right person to come help this. I'm getting an old man, like 80, 90 years old, like cantankerous. Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. Not just anybody's going to come take care of this person. It's going to take somebody with a, a backbone of steel. Somebody that has more of a vow to their work than to the patient themselves, like a palliative care nurse, a hospice nurse, somebody that it doesn't matter what the family feels, even if this person is the most disgusting human on the face of the planet. We've got the emperor here. It doesn't matter who this person was when they were in control in their life. Now that they're not able to care for themselves, the palliative nurse has to be the type of person that believes that everybody deserves to have somebody there when they take their last breath. This is going to be a unique situation. This is not a general collective message. This is pretty specific. We got the Chariot here. So there is going to be a sudden forward movement. There's going to be sudden action that needs to be taken. There's going to be, like I said, like a stroke or a heart attack or an aneurysm or something that affects this person suddenly. That's going to make this move forward very fast. I don't wish this on anybody. Like I'm not hoping for anybody to be harmed whatsoever. This is somebody that is extremely elderly and it's almost expected. I believe they expected it themselves to have some sort of advance directive, power of attorney on file. So in case this ever did become the case for them, they would be taken care of. And this person should be grateful that they did because it's time. Um, Oh, I hate being the bearer of this message. I'm so sorry. Somebody is going to be better off with round the clock care in their home than they would be if they got moved to a home. Blame in reverse. This person has this advance directive, and so nobody else has to take the blame or pull the plug. Specifically to take the guilt off of their entire family. We've got loneliness and purpose both in the reverse. Look, this person knew their family was going to abandon them in their last days. They've got an advance directive. They need help. Whoever has power of attorney for this person needs to do whatever they were promised to do and get some palliative care into this person's house. They need help with cleaning, they need help with food, and it may extend the quality of this person's life for just a little bit longer if you do. Um Otherwise, I mean death is at the bottom of the deck in reverse. I mean, it's a way to prolong this transformation by getting somebody to be in service for this person that is aging. They don't want to go to a care home, but they do need care in their home. Okay. No matter how cantankerous and angry they are, they still need help. I cut on to bad health. You guys watch me just. This message needed to get out. Okay. This message needed to get out. I think I'm just going to call it right there. It seems like it was pretty specific for somebody. It's definitely not a collective message. So I'm sorry if it wasn't like more frills and chills than it usually is. This seemed very much direct in that somebody needs to assist this person in, I don't know, a different kind of way. They need to take charge in a different kind of a way, and they need to use this power of attorney and do what they promised to do and get this person the right help so they can die with dignity the way they intended. Oh shit, I don't like this message. I'm so sorry, y'all. Please forgive me for bringing a bummer on Saturday night. Um I think I'm going to close right there though. I'm pretty tapped out from channeling that. I'm kind of emotional from that. So I am going to say goodnight and say I appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you for hanging out with me, you guys. You kick ass, you take names, and remember, if I can manage to not be a piece of shit, so the fuck can you. Black Betty out.